University High's only quarterly art interpretation program. Please welcome Thou Art with Dr. John Moran.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here this evening. I almost wish we could gather in a space similar to the Sci Commons or the Donny Fieldhouse. But frankly, those spaces don't serve much more of a purpose than looking, much less touching or eating or interpreting art inside of, as it were. I'd like to harken back to some previous interpretations. Let's rewind back to the flow. Of Mice and Men, Steinbeck, great literature. We saw how easily Lenny, the apparent protagonist, morphed into the monster he truly was all along. A puppet-killing maniac, ruthlessly rampaging throughout the countryside. And Curly's wife, a Christ figure, through and through, killed on the third day after much suffering and agony at the hands of the brutal giant, who, by the way, is an obvious symbol of rampant social misconduct. Immensely overacted in our fall productions, might I add. Now, all of that was great, but I feel like we missed the point. You see, there is a world far beyond that which we do here at St. Louis University High School. And that world is bigger than any Sci Commons, or Donny Fieldhouse, or John Moran Memorial Ice Rink and Racquetball Complex. Not much bigger, but it's bigger. And that world has a name. The name of that world is the Grad. Darn flies. The grad and grad. Yes, even I sometimes forget the things that are most important to me. So, as we begin tonight's interpretations, let's not forget the principles of the grad and grad, so as not to miss out on another golden opportunity. So let's incite our inner zombies and hope to Ignatius that we're committed to doing justice to his principles. Look at that, already on the roll. I'm loving every bit of it. To begin. Seurat's a Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande Jatte, pardon my French. A brilliant exploration into pointillism, also known as lots of tiny little dots all over the canvas to form a grand coherent image. We can see in the very center what is most often described as the focus of the painting, the little girl standing there, even though there are multiple explorations of grad principles in the periphery of the painting. For example, note in the bottom right-hand corner the two non-sentient beings, the dog and the monkey, held by a human hand. Up on the top of the canvas, we see two boats, a sailboat and a steamboat, billowing smoke into the atmosphere. Now, I don't know about you all, but these people have truly conquered their environment. They're intellectually competent. Think about it. You have all these people out there with umbrellas. Back then, they had no SPF 70. They had to find some way of coping with the heat and all the sunlight. The umbrellas are that way. Next slide, please. The Mona Lisa, Da Vinci's masterpiece. Note the innovative turn to the side. Unheralded in its day and age. You can see the sculpturesque Renaissance glaze over her face. There's something in those eyes. There's something in that smile. What is it? Mona, too, knows about the grad. I don't know about you, but just look at the similarities between the two images there. Hair, clothes, eyes, hair. You know what? Maybe a little flip is all we need to there. Now you can truly see See, her hands are right here, and Ignatius is here. And Da Vinci was a master of anatomy, so open. She's open to grow.